Whimsy is a buzzword on the internet right now that I'm all here for. I mean, honestly, have you seen the state of the world? I don't care if we need more whimsy. I don't care if the girls are saying whimsy more or implicating whimsy in their life. Especially if you're a black woman, like, we deserve to live and thrive being whimsical. Which is why it hurts me when my mother says I can't decorate the room that I pay $250 for with an Egyptian tapestry that I bought from an estate sale. Honestly, she gets the last say because she is paying mortgage every month with my dad, of course. But I can't help it but feel like I'm not being heard, being made to be myself, being accepted as myself is really crazy. Like, what do you mean I can't decorate my own room with stuff I bought? Like, it's really not making sense. It's still in my possession. At least she didn't throw it away. I feel like the old her would have, but still, I can't put it up, and that sucks. And you know how it is with moms. Like, they'll tell you, at least with my mom, I don't know about everyone, you know, moms are different, but I went so long with just leaving it up that I'm like, okay, she's just saying stuff at this point. Until one day, she kept bringing it up, and I'm like, dang, I might really have to take this down. But the day would go on, and I would forget about it, and I would just come into my room and feel such a sense of peace with this bright pink beautiful tapestry up on the ceiling. And it was at this moment that I really understood that I'm gonna have to decenter my mom, even my parents in general. Yeah, it was honestly really crazy. I woke up one morning and she was in a mood and, you know, just talking her stuff, and she threw me in there, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I'm sort of alchemizing the energy of all that and putting up these pretty curtains. I left early because I had somewhere to go, so luckily I avoided that all day. But when I came home to my room looking a little different, and I was like, oh my god, like, I know she didn't take that down. Yeah, so I was pretty upset, rightfully so. Like, after a very long day already, I was like, wow, coming home to see like my own little sanctuary just be disregarded like that. And I feel like more than anything, it was about like the power and control of it, because like I said, at the end of the day, she can do that. Like, she's, you know, pay the majority of the bills and literally will own this house one day and is my mom and blah blah blah. But like, bro, really, like, I still couldn't, it just didn't sit right with me. So after quite honestly crying all night, because I was like so hurt, bro, like, y'all don't understand, it's so crazy for someone like your mother to say they accept you and love all these quirks about you, but they won't let you do something as small as decorate your own room, like your very first own room at that. Well, wait, no, it's not my first own room. I moved out in 2021 with 2 roommates that I knew from high school, and while it went great, it didn't end great. So I'm back at home with my parents, if y'all wanted to know the lore. Been here for a few years now, and with the cost of living in America, I feel like I'm gonna be here forever. No, on the real though, like, I do want to move out again. I even, like, the literal next day went to Facebook Marketplace, like, fuck this, I need to find a roommate. And I actually do have some prospects. One person actually never answered, and one girl did answer, but she won't even be here until May to actually look at an apartment. And the one she did find happens to be $800, which is high key out of my budget, but at this point I just want to get out of here. So yeah, to relate this all back to whimsy, I'm whimsifying my room the fuck up with these curtains I thrifted years ago that I used in multiple photo shoots as a backdrop, because this will just add the perfect amount of whimsy. I feel like it's light, it's airy, the sun will shine through on those sunny summer and spring days. It's honestly looking so good already. I knew I made the right choice with my little decor. This is how it looks at night with my sunset lamp. Like, tell me this isn't whimsy AF. Don't worry though, this is just not a room tour. I'm gonna give y'all some more whimsy tips and, you know, things I do to personally stay whimsy. As an eldest daughter, I have to. Like, it's always hard trying to rewire everything I grew into, but trust me, I'm literally doing that every single day. More on joy and whimsy. Move your body. Like, dancing is so healing. I honestly feel so stiff, like I haven't danced in forever, because I haven't. Like, honestly, thinking back to 2021, 22, 23 even, I was moving so much. I was dancing, going out with friends. Life isn't all work. We have to play and move and get active too. And some things are going great. Like, everything's not doom and gloom. I'm currently editing photos from an opportunity I got to work for my old high school. Like, okay, alumni shit. I actually made eye contact with a girl who I thought we were cool. Like, she follows me on social media and she was my assistant when I went to do one of the Black History photo shoots. But I looked at her and I smiled and she just was dead staring me down, y'all. I was like, wait, like, is she mad? Is she jealous? I don't understand. But ultimately, it was not for me to understand. I was there to do my job, and it was great, you know? So that went well. I didn't overthink about it too much, which I'm proud of, because y'all know me. If you've heard my voiceovers before, the girl be overthinking. But it was all good. I was just editing my photos, happy that I actually have a MacBook to edit on in the first place, because what do you mean? I actually manifested this. It's so crazy. Sometimes when people get you down or rub you the wrong way, and you as in me, because I'm speaking as myself, but reflections, you know, we are only reflections of each other. I like to remember things that manifested for me, and I'm like, you know what? they're only so down or they're throwing weird vibes my way because they don't have this. They don't have the ability to manifest and envision things to come to. I'm actually obsessed with how my window's looking now with these white ruffly curtains. Even at night, minus the sunset lamp, like the tapestry used to be right there and it brought me so much joy. Honestly, things haven't been the same between us. And she's even mentioned, like, you're not talking to me. Like, why aren't you talking to me? And I'm like, bro, parents will do the most vile, inhumane shit, I swear, and then be like, why aren't we talking? Why aren't we buddies? Like, I remember this goes way back to childhood, like beating you, whooping you, and then dinner's ready. Like, let's go to the store. Let's go to the mall. What? Anyway, at least this wall still brings me joy, and other things that bring me whimsy include being out with my boyfriend. He's so special to me. Now, you don't need a significant other to have whimsy or joy in your life, but I will say he makes it easy and makes just life better. Via the story I just told you, things be so rough at home, and I'm the oldest daughter, so things be doubly rough. Even though the dynamic has changed and throughout the week it's mostly just me or my parents here, things are still really rough. I don't know why. Like, it really feels like we're all in survival mode. It's crazy. On top of things that are happening in the world, this is why I have to look for whimsy and enact on whimsy in my life. Art is another way to add whimsy. We went to the art museum, the MCA. It was beautiful. Trying new drinks also add whimsy and joy into my life. This is the new banana cold foam from Dunkin'. Listen, I know we can't all afford a coffee every day. Things are crazy, but when I can afford a drink, it brings me so much joy. And the fun drinks are always the most whimsical. This was actually the hazelnut cloud, and it was so good. I did a review on my TikTok. It'll be in the description if y'all want to check it out. And of course, being in nature brings all the joy and whimsical vibes. The cherry blossom tree in my backyard is blooming, and this made me feel the most whimsical. Yeah, okay, my little dog is cute too, but I swear every year that this does bloom and come back, I'm filled with so much joy. And not to get woo-woo, but I vividly remember sitting under this tree, giving it my DNA and naming it, and now it blooms into this cherry blossom tree. I could have sworn I did it to the other one, but the other one doesn't bloom like this. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. I hope someone was able to relate to this, and I hope you find some way to find joy and whimsy in your life. A good place to start is by giving gratitude, honestly. But that's all for this one, though. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Bonus points baking, because I just baked these oatmeal, coconut, apple, and walnut cookies yesterday. So chewy and delicious and so good. I definitely felt whimsical when they came out good. Trying new things is so fun in general. That's all for this one, though. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!